Okay, we are at our fourth and final round of our classic, yes, you can do it, granny square. How are you doing so far? Are you catching on? I bet you are. You're thinking, oh wow, I didn't know it was this easy. All you have to remember is when you're going to start your whenever after the first row, we're going to slip stitch to our corner, okay? So just slip stitch in those 2 double crochets and slip stitch into our corner. And our corners get 3 double crochets, 2 chains, 3 double crochets. And again, you can use a chain 3, but here's how to do that faux double crochet again. We're going to do a single crochet, yarn over, pull through, yarn over through 2 loops. And we're going to work in this vertical, the left vertical bar there. We're going to put our hook into that left vertical bar, yarn over and pull it through like we're making another single crochet, yarn over and pull through. And that makes our faux GC, double crochet. So that's 1. We need 2 more. Double 1 and double 2, chain 2, and 3 more in there. Double 1, double 2, and double 3. And there we did our first corner, just like we did before. 3 double crochets, 2 chains, 3 double crochets. Now in this round, you can see we have 2 chain 1 spaces. We're going to work on the same as we did. We're going to 3 double crochets. Make sure we put a chain 1 before and after them. So let's make a chain 1. These are our shell stitches, and 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Don't forget to put a chain in between, and we'll do our next chain 1 space. 1, 2, and 3. And don't forget your chain 1. Now we're up to our corner. You already know how to work those. 3, 2, 3. So let's keep moving. 3 double crochets, double 1, double 2, double 3, chain 1, chain 2, double 1, double 2, and double 3. And there's our corner. Now we have to do a chain 1 before we do our shell here. A shell into the chain 1, which is 3 double crochets, double 1, double 2, and double 3. And chain 1, 3 double crochets in our next chain 1, 1 double, double, 2, and double 3, and don't forget your chain 1. And look, we're up to our next corner. We've got those corner stitches down pat by now, right? 3 doubles, 2 chains, 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, and 3. Now we're working into our chain 1, chain 1, and we'll continue to do 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, chain 1. Always put that chain 1 in between. Work this corner, 3 double crochets, 2 chains, 3 double crochets. Since this is one of those blocks that you all said you had a little bit of trouble with, hopefully right by now you're really catching on, I'm going to go ahead and not forward ahead, but I'll just go ahead and do these with you. So 1 crochet, 2, 3 makes our shell, and we chain 1 and do the next chain 1 space. 1, 2, 3, and chain 1, and we're getting ready to do our next corner. Chain double crochet 3, so 1 and 2 and 3, 2 chains, 1, 2, 3 more double crochets, 1, 2, 3. And there we have our next corner. We only have 2 more chain 1s to work, so let's make 3 double crochets. Oh, I forgot my chain 1 in between. Don't forget your chain 1. Okay, 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and look, we're at the end of our square. So let's join to our faux DC or the top of your chain 3 if that's what you're doing. Or actually on this round we're not going to join because this is our last round, so we'll do our invisible join. How did you do on that? I can't wait to hear in the comments. Isn't that so pretty? And you're going to want to block these, which means simply wetting them down, pulling the ends out, and pinning out the ends down to a foam board or something else that you have to make it nice and square. Let's do the invisible join. So we're going to pull this yarn up and cut it off. And pull the rest of the yarn through there so we only have our tail. So we just simply tighten that up a little bit. Now we're going to turn our double crochet over to the back. Actually, we're not going to turn it over to the back. We're going to just turn it around so that the top is facing you. Okay? So it was here, that's where we stopped at, and then we're going to turn it around so that the top is facing you and just flip it up. You see that first stitch there? It's going to be the top of your chain 3 or the top of your faux double crochet, whichever one you did. You want to insert your hook from the back of your work through both loops in that stitch or your chain. Now yarn it. Now take the little tail and yarn over and pull them through that first stitch, and you can see one little thread there. Now let's find the very last stitch that we did right here, and we're only going through this one loop of that back stitch, which facing us is front loop, but it would have been the back loop. Never mind, just this is a back side. We're going to take that first loop right there, put our hook up through there. Let's grab our tail, yarn it over and pull it through that loop, and it looks like a regular stitch right there. See it from the front and from the back. We have a big tail, so I usually just put it on a needle and thread it through, and when I come back I skip one and put the needle down through the other way, catching some of the fibers of the yarn, going through some of those fibers to keep it nice and tight. And that's all you do. That's the classic granny square. And yes, you did it. Good job. I'm so proud of you. Post back in the comments of our group. Let me know how you did.